First of all, ma'am, can you start, ma'am? Okay, first of all, big congratulations. The trailer is getting a huge response from the audiences. First, we'd like to know what kind of appreciation have you got until now?
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I've got beautiful response where my acting has been appreciated, which makes me so happy because I really worked really hard on this project, on this role, yeah, so many are loving the look, which is also something I worked really hard on. Like I even took the step to bleach my hair and color my hair, more blondish brown, like much more lighter. Yeah, which kind of like ended up spoiling my hair by the end of the day. That's why I like chopped it off, but it was so worth it.
Okay, have you done any research for this role?
Of course I have. I mean, you can't really find much on the internet, but whatever I could find, I read that. I understood so much from the script itself also, because it's written so beautifully and there's so much of details in it, which made me understand so much more about Sylvia, by putting myself into her position, how it would feel like, right? Yeah, and then of course I did prepare myself in different ways. Like I said, I colored my hair lighter. I worked on my English accent to have a more like British accent, to come across more as a Brit, because Sylvia was a Brit. Worked on my body language. Like a few tools I did, which helped me a lot to step into Sylvia every day when I was reaching the set, was that I had a special music list with songs from the 50s. I used to wear a special perfume which has like that old school fragrance, and I always used to drink like the Indian chai masala tea, which I normally otherwise don't do, but these were like the tools that I used to kind of like step into the skin of Sylvia. And yeah, so it was a beautiful journey. Like literally, I was kind of like making sure that I wasn't much on my social media, just to kind of like stay in the mood of Sylvia as much as I could. Yeah.
Okay, the verdict is inspired from the real incident. So have you done any experiment for your role from your side?
Sorry?
Have you done any experiment for your role? Because it is inspired from the real incident.
Yeah, of course. No, that is what all I was mentioning before, the preparation that I did. And apart from that is that I was understanding from like friends of mine who've been married and who have gone through a divorce and who also have children. I was understanding from them what you go through, in a marriage, and what leads to suddenly wanting to divorce, how it is to be a mother, all these things I was observing, because it is something which I haven't been through in my life. So to understand that, and then just to discover, I did discover so much within me, which I didn't know was there. I had to bring out like my vulnerability, my vulnerable side, and yeah, literally just put myself into Sylvia. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, you have done a full feature film and now the web series. So have you find any difference between both the medium?
Sorry?
You have done full feature film and now the web series, the verdict. So have you found any difference?
No, I haven't found any difference, because I believe it's just the same thing. I'm just getting into a character and I'm reaching the set, and all I have to do is to act. So,
okay, apart from acting, you're a fantastic dancer, as we all know. So how do you see your journey from a dancer to an actor?
I wouldn't say that I've seen my journey from a dancer to an actor. Actually, I started my career in a movie where I was acting. And there was actually like zero dancing in that movie, Mickey Virus. I mean, no, it was like a 5-second segment where they made me do 4 steps. So yeah, it's been more like that I've got to do both. I've both got to act and also to dance. What I've got to do now, what I would say, is that I've got a more meatier role. Like for example, like Sylvia, this role that I've got is like the meatiest role I've actually got till date. There's so much performance. There's so many different emotions. And that is what is beautiful, because this is obviously what I've been wanting from day one. It's just that it's been a journey, it's been a process. You've had to have a lot of patience and just wait for it, that one day it will come to you, and like it did here. I was so lucky that this time when they were doing the cast, when they were casting everyone, they wanted to cast a foreigner for Sylvia, because Sylvia was a foreigner. So they wanted to keep it as real as possible, and there I was. I got the opportunity to go and audition for this, and I nailed it.
Okay, anyway, the storyline of the Vati is very much similar with the movie Rustam of Akshay Kumar.
Well, so, because it is based on the same story, right?
So what difference we going to see in Verdict?
The difference you will see is like, Rustam is a movie where it's like you have only 2 hours on you to tell a story, right? Our show is 10 episodes, so there's so much to tell, it's going to be so much more details in it, which has come like from like archived documents. Like what we have shot inside the courtroom is literally as per what exactly happened in the courtroom, which obviously haven't been shown in Rustam. Like for example, in the courtroom it was Sylvia who was standing and being questioned so many things. She had to face so much of humiliation, inside the courtroom, all in real life. So we have shot that. You're for the first time going to see the point of view, Sylvia's point of view as a woman, and what she went through and what you feel as a woman, And not only her, you're going to see so many people's point of view, and it was such a big case where literally the whole nation was involved in it, So many things were happening. So that is what you're going to see with our show. And it will definitely shock a lot of people, I can guarantee. And I think it will be very interesting. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Apart from Verdict, any upcoming project you like to share? There is also news that you're going to feature in Inside Age 2. So would you like to confirm it?
Yeah, that's actually true. Yeah.
So would you like to say something about your role in Inside Age?
No. You'll have to watch the show and see it. It's going to be a surprise.
Okay, lastly, the web series is going to release on 30 September. So what do you like to say?
Yes, The Verdict State versus Nanavati is releasing on 30th of September on Alt Balaji and on Z5. So do subscribe and watch the show and let me know what you think should be the verdict.
Thank you. A pleasure talking to you, ma'am.
Thank you.